Lights, camera, action.
She saw a goat sitting in a rocking chair, cross-legged, like a human.
You fall asleep in the movie, you wake up, everyone's gone.
Look up, and there is this thing. The wingspan covered a lot of the camper.
That was the greatest night in the history of television.
Ovaltine.
Yeah.
Remember Ovaltine?
Is that like a breakfast thing?
I think it was. It was
Right,
like
like a
breakfast
powder?
shake, a powder.
Yeah. Like
Who
a
knows?
shake.
Who knows what was in that? The grinded up dreams of
Yeah.
every American.
Children.
Yeah.
My great grandmother, every time I went over, she would ask if we wanted a Pedialyte, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Pedialyte.
And isn't that sweet? Because always wanting to offer still something.
Yep.
But it's like, no.
I don't want to pee.
I've
heard Pedialytes are really good for hangovers.
Probably. And maybe that's actually not it. Because maybe I'm thinking of something else. Something more akin to what you were talking about. What's that called
Ovaltine?
again? Oh, Noveltine. Maybe that's
Oval?
what she's offering.
Maybe.
It could be that.
Yeah. What is? Let me look up what. Because I thought it was like chocolate milk.
What if it's neither of those things?
That's scary. What if I look it up and it's like Ovaltine never existed?
Mandela.
A certain amount of people remember this thing called Ovaltine.
Yeah.
Are you one of them?
Have you seen Ovaltine in your dreams?
Here it is, Ovaltine. It is a brand of milk flavoring product.
What?
Made with malt extract sugar.
So it is more chocolate milk than anything.
I still don't know.
I thought it was like a
not
meal
positive.
replacement.
Ovaltine. I mean, they've got Ovaltine Immune Health.
Oh shit.
They've what's crazy is apparently this is in stores, and I feel like I've never seen it. I've only heard about Ovaltine.
I feel like I've come across Ovaltine once in my life, and I don't know when, I don't know why, I don't know where, and I don't know how. Alls I know is I seen it at least one time with my own eyes.
Yeah, I feel like it used to be like a little yellow jar tub, plastic tub.
But then Nesquik came in and changed the game.
Yeah, and then Nesquik took that.
Nesquik took that.
Nesquik with it.
Nesquik snatched that chain.
Well, hey, here we are, week 3
of
Oktoberfest. It's a festival of things spooky and eerie and creepy. And one of the many things that has spooked us and gotten us eerie.
Yeah.
Gotten us eerie? Gotten us eerie. Gotten us to feel eerie?
It's aroused eeriness.
It gets me eerie, baby.
And it gets me aroused.
Yeah. That would be the Backrooms.
Damn right.
We did a Backrooms episode early on in our career.
Yes.
And that shit, that shit still pops off to this day.
Yeah, you put up some TikToks. You put up some. Did you put up a YouTube too?
I did some reels. I did some. Did I do YouTube
some
shorts?
Reels? Some Instagram reels.
I don't know if I did YouTube shorts about the Backrooms, but the episode itself, like the full last episode, is still to this day our most viewed.
Really?
And when I go look at the analytics for like just listening, not even YouTube, it's like still gets like 80 some this week.
Oh,
80 some this past week.
What?
Yeah, it's insane.
Huh.
It's crazy.
So that's our bread and butter. We've officially become a Backrooms podcast.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
Yeah. No, honestly, this is long overdue, but at the same time, we're not going to do something until we're ready, until we're damn good and ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's when we'll do it.
I think there's a lot to talk about when it comes to the Backrooms.
Yeah.
They're not real.
Right.
That's the thing.
That's like first things first.
They're not real. Maybe I should give a brief nutshell, because actually I was telling my brother and he was like, what are the Backrooms? And I'm like, have you been living under a rock? Have you been living in the Backrooms?
Have you not swiped on TikTok once?
Yeah. Even just open the app one time.
One time.
Just type the letter B and it comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never even looked for it.
No, it just like, I no clipped there.
Yeah. And that's that.
And that's
I didn't even, it was like such just like slightly common knowledge.
Yeah.
That when it was time for us to do the episode about it, it was like, yeah, I know what that is, but I'm going to need to like look into it a little more.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
you know what it is.
You know what it is. So if you don't know what it is, here's what it is. The Backrooms was this like, I guess it started as a, I'm going to fuck this
Was
up
it
again.
a game though?
I'm going to fuck this
A
up again.
computer
Because
game?
someone reamed us in the comments the first time I
I'm
talked about it.
sure.
And I fucked it up. It either started as a game or it started as a short that was made by a very talented artist on YouTube who does like 3D modeling and rendering.
Yeah. And is it the same kid who's going to get to direct it now for A24?
Yes, sir. Well,
Shout out that boy. No wonder.
Look up Backrooms, the original Backrooms
The
video.
O fucking G.
Right here. Where's it? Kane Pixels.
Okay,
on
shout
YouTube.
out.
Kane Pixels. From my understanding, young guy.
Yeah, young chap.
Young Kane, young Pixie. Ooh, he's got a 46-minute video 3 days ago. The Rolling Giant, the oldest view, part 3.
So he out here working.
He's working. So yeah, he put out the Backrooms videos and they just popped off. Look at this shit. Backrooms found footage, 53 million views a year ago. 53 million, dude.
That's like Foo Fighters numbers.
It's insane. Like his stuff is all in the mill. All in the mill. He's got nothing here that is even remotely close to being under a mil.
Bro, don't miss.
Even his newest one is on its way. 3 days, already has 731,000 views.
Bro has a countdown going?
It's
Or was
insane.
it just 3 days ago?
No, 3 days ago. Like this was posted.
I thought you meant 3 days till he was counting
Oh,
down and
no,
people
no.
were sitting there on their computers anticipating.
No,
I'm just
this
kidding.
video is out. 3 days ago it was posted. Already has 731,000 views. It's over halfway to a mil.
Yeah.
In 3 days.
That's insane, dude.
And I mean, he's hitting his market because it's spooky season.
Yeah.
This is the time to post those kinds of videos.
You're damn right.
He's smart. He's a smart guy. 2.2 million subs, only 38 videos. 18-year-old director and VFX artist.
Boy is, man, see, now I be on Twitter and I be on film Twitter.
Yeah.
You may not know this about me, but I be on film Twitter. The algorithm knows that I'm a film geek because that's usually what I like. There's even been more Scorsese, Marvel stuff lately, but hey, who's counting?
Yeah.
On film Twitter, people love to tell the joke, and the joke is Paul Thomas Anderson directed Boogie Nights at 26. And the joke is have a good day, right? Like think about that. Think about how Paul Thomas Anderson directed Boogie Nights at 26. And then think about what you did or are doing at 26 or after.
Yeah.
So now we got this young boy.
Yeah.
Shout out him.
Shout out Kane Pixels. And so news on that, he supposedly is going to go on to direct a feature film of the Backrooms now.
At 18 years old.
And well, I'm wondering if he's 18 now or if he just hasn't updated his stuff.
I feel like when I first saw the announcement, I'm pretty sure it said like, which is that thing where it's like, hey, I am a little jealous.
Yeah.
But like, good for you.
No, for sure. No, for sure. And he's going to have a great career if he's creating that kind of quality of stuff now. Like that's what the industry is hurting for is people who can do good CGI and renderings and storytelling. So anyway, long tangent to say this guy created all these shorts about the Backrooms.
Yep.
And they just popped off and they sprouted all of these TikToks and theories and stories. And then you got the game that has, you can play it and go through the Backrooms and levels. And then, so the term no clip is how you supposedly get into the Backrooms.
You no clip.
It's called no clipping.
Yeah.
Which is like, if you've ever played a game and you've kind of like experienced a weird lag glitch and all of a sudden you're under the map where you're not supposed to be and you can see everything else happening above you and didn't
that always kind of give you a weird feeling though,
like
too?
I'm somewhere where I'm not supposed to be.
Like how is this like what is the character in the game thinking? Are they aware? Like
exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's called no clipping. So that's how you get into the Backrooms supposedly.
Yes.
So this is all fiction. It's all made up.
Yeah.
However, the elements of it I think are really very real, and that's what gives us the creepy, spooky eerie's.
Absolutely.
Is because it's like when you're in those abandoned office buildings that just have endless rows of cubicles.
Yeah.
And some of the lights are on, but not all of them. There's like areas that are like dark and sketchy.
Yep.
And you're just walking through and there's nobody there. And it's very silent and still.
Yeah.
So all those elements are real. And that's what we like to talk about. That's what we like to watch videos on.
Yeah, and you could maybe even assume there may be some places on planet Earth that you don't want to stumble into, or you might get lost and spooky things might grasp at you. You know, people go missing in national parks in the United States of America fucking all the fucking time.
Did you see that map?
Yes.
You saw that map?
It's fucking insane.
For our listeners, there's a map that shows a map of where all these cave entries are around like the United States throughout all these forest areas. There's pinpoints where the cave entries are. And it cross-references them with sightings of disappearing people who have gone missing, men, women, children, and they overlap far more with those cave entries than you would ever like to believe.
Yeah.
Than you would like to
you're
think.
going to want to stay away from those spots.
Yeah.
You're going to want to. And it's funny because it like kind of reminds me of Us. And I feel like Us is coming back because it's on Netflix now.
Yep.
And yeah, fuck that shit.
You ever see the movie The Descent?
So I finally started it the other
you?
night, but I didn't finish it. I still need to finish it. So I'm very excited to watch it.
It gives me vibes of that.
Okay, and I love that, and that's why I wanted to watch it, and I'm excited. But damn, if it's not truly an early 2000s movie with a lot of build-up, it's just like there's a lot of unnecessary relationship. That's why the found footage thing became a thing. And one of the worst things, if you have a bad found footage movie, it's because you spent way too much time just not letting the creepy shit happen. Just let the fucking creepy shit start happening.
100%.
Come on.
100%.
100.
I think that's with most movies, actually.
Actually,
just do the thing. No, I really like the quote. Actually, I don't remember who said it, but it's a writing tip.
Yeah.
What is the latest possible moment you can enter the scene, and what is the earliest possible moment you can exit?
Ooh.
And I always try to keep that in mind when you're writing.
Beautiful.
The latest moment, get to it, and then the earliest you can get out while you have their attention, leave them wanting more. Yeah.
And if you watch good movies or television shows,
Yeah, you see
that's what they do.
Oh, yeah, literally.
Fucking The Room, historically one of the worst movies of all time, historically one of the worst scenes of all time, is the main character going in to buy flowers.
Oh, yeah.
And it has nothing to do
with anything ever.
Yeah.
And it just kind of is.
There's a dog.
Wow. Yeah, the dialogue is like overlapping itself.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of a scene that any other writer would go from he leaves the house to he shows up with flowers.
Yes. Yeah. Something like
Anything.
Yeah, The Room is what a shining example of what not to do for pretty much every aspect.
And we love it. That's
Lighting,
why we love it.
Filming, acting, dialogue, sound. I mean, all of it. Staging.
Yep.
I finally found out why when people go to see it in the theater, why they throw spoons at the screen, because I never knew why. But when I went to see it, it's because they didn't really have any pictures to film the frames in the background. So they just use these really artistic photos, like stock photos of spoons. So if you're ever watching The Room in the background, there's just pictures of spoons. So whenever one pops up, people are like, spoons, and they throw spoons at the screen.
It's down to the production design.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You could have put a photo of anything else, and they were like, these artistic spoons, though.
They could have found a picture of a tree.
They could have took pictures of Tommy and the girl who plays his girlfriend, and then you'd put that in the frame. Like,
they could have taken one and had it developed.
Exactly.
In like 5 seconds.
But hey, art is art.
And Tommy was an artist.
Is.
That
boy is still an artist.
To this day.
Yeah.
To this day.
Don't know why we started going off on
that. We can never help
map.
Ourselves.
That's what it was. The map.
Yeah,
man, that shit freaks me out. Like, that's no coincidence that people disappear right in the same areas where there's these cave entries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't remember why we were talking about that, though.
I don't remember either, honestly. We were just talking about Backrooms, disappearances.
Oh, well,
no
yeah.
clipping.
Well,
Was that
that's
what it-
definitely, that's on brand for Backroomsy.
Yeah.
Some places in the world that you shouldn't go.
Exactly.
I think that's kind of what I was saying.
we were getting at. So
Like,
sorry we don't remember.
But
where
it
we
is
left off,
fiction. But it is fiction.
right.
But lore was built up, and it feels real. And when that's all that matters for something to be scary, all that matters is that it's scary. Almost like comedians will say, and just like a someone who does horror can take it like too far, and you're like, hey, that's not really horror. That's just like you being a sick motherfucker.
Yeah.
And they're like, but as long as it's scary, and it's like, and same with comedy, right? Like as long as it's funny, and then it's like, well, you're being like super racist,
kind of being a
bro.
dick a little
You're being
bit, or-
like this huge dick right now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's scary, and the Backrooms is scary, and that's all that matters. It feels real. It feels like it's out there.
Yep.
Once again, how much do you believe in a Ouija board? Enough not to use one.
100%.
Okay.
Heard us say it last week.
Exactly.
I will say, like, I really wouldn't doubt it if a place like that is real.
Yeah.
Now, like, no clipping into it. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
But there's a lot of, really odd abandoned places. Mm-hmm. And last time we talked about Backrooms, we talked about Dreamcore and liminal spaces.
Yeah.
And those all have like real elements mixed with like lore, I guess you would say.
For sure.
And the real elements being like there is a canopsia. I'm surprised I remember it.
Ooh, I wouldn't have remembered that.
I remember the name.
Well done.
That's like the term used to describe that feeling when you're in like an abandoned mall, abandoned school, abandoned hotel.
Comfortable and cozy yet terrifying.
Mm-hmm. It's like the people that make these places, because you take away the people and all of a sudden it's very eerie.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I think that's why we like, post-apocalyptic films too, because like I Am Legend or, any sort of, it's just that vacancy. It's horrific to imagine yourself being without the population of planet Earth.
Because for me, I think that makes me wonder, if no people are here, like no people are surviving this, like there has to be something that can survive.
Right.
That's like killing them. Like I think of a monster immediately. Or like, it feels like a bad dream. You ever had a dream where it's full of people and then you turn around and everyone's gone?
Kind of, yeah.
Man, I hate those dreams.
In a sense. I've also had like full on like zombie dreams. I've also had full on like alien invasion dreams. So I've had some weird ass shit.
As long as Ashley doesn't have those dreams.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Them motherfuckers be coming true.
I'll be like, can you fall asleep again and try again?
Yeah. Go back into
See
the
if
dream.
you
and,
get
like,
something
change it.
else real quick.
It's like a
take
lottery,
a nap.
just like a slot machine.
Yeah.
Get something different, please.
I don't like that one. Can you
Like, dream about me getting a PS5.
Yeah.
Got it. So anyway,
Yeah.
feels like it could really exist.
And that's what's terrifying.
And there's some backroom videos,
Yes.
Disney backroom videos.
Ooh.
These ones, not gonna lie, I didn't do a whole lot of research, but I haven't seen anyone claim like or debunk these or be like, oh, these are staged, these are fake. They definitely don't look animated like the Kane Pixels ones do. And so I'm wondering if these are real. Supposedly, this person filmed themselves. They just kind of like were at Disneyland or Disney World, somehow stumbled into this abandoned back area of like Disney, and was like recording it. And there's like people there, like workers, and they're kind of weird and sketchy.
So to me, this almost feels like an example of one that is real, but what is the extent of like the realness? Is the extent like that this dude stumbled into a different dimension? Potentially unlikely, but what the fuck is going on back there?
Should we watch?
I think we should.
Okay. We will do the old screen record. Brought to you by Apple. Thank you. All right, here we go. This is episode 1. There's 4 episodes in this Backrooms Disney series.
Yeah.
15 minutes. No, I just freaking tried to go to the bathroom and I found myself in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I'm freaking, guess.
Let me get Carolyn to help walk you out.
Okay.
Why does Carolyn need to help out?
Just
Did she
open a
help
random
you
door,
out?
and next thing you know, I'm in here. What is that?
This is just an old building. We'll walk you out. Hang on just one second.
Okay.
You just need to get the right person to do it.
Get the right person to do it, huh?
Talking about stairwell after door after sheesh. What is this place? Whoa.
Why don't you just stay with me? She said.
What
What?
is this?
What is that?
This big empty
So
area
that's
in
on
here.
some bullshit.
What is that? That looks like.
That's
I tried
on
to
some
pause it.
Bullshit.
Hello, can you help me out?
Yes, I
Please.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, this is part 2.
Backrooms.
I love that wording. I love that.
So he's following this lady. They've been very like.
How'd you find your way out here?
Ooh, that elevator
No
too.
clue.
Yeah.
I really don't.
How'd you find your way up here? Everyone's like baffled.
So and why are they there though? And why are they there if it's unused office space? Like,
Exactly.
Why are they using it?
What are you doing here, Jeff? Hanging out?
Just going and meet
By
some
yourself,
friends.
or-
Yeah.
With friends? Oh, gotcha. Is that photo pass or is that ticket?
It's just a ticket.
Oh, okay.
Too many questions,
It's a
bro.
lot of yeah. That's a lot of different ways to say you're not supposed to be.
Yeah. And also, like, if we kill you, is anyone gonna know?
Exactly. You're by yourself. Or?
Fuck no, fool.
Ex-Disney
Still mad empty, mad weird.
Extra footage.
I'm sorry, but
So the comment says, "Nah, she's picking him for information because he wasn't supposed to find this." Look at this creepy ass like carnival
like,
looking room.
what? Is that like a boardroom meeting area?
It's like a boardroom. Looks like a damn
you?
circus tent.
Oh, good. Are you supposed to be up here?
You tell me.
Nope, you're not. Can we go?
Yes, ma'am.
Whoa.
Whoa,
How
aggression.
about you?
No, let's go this way, please.
Okay, what's back there?
No, we're just gonna go this way.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you enjoying your day?
Yeah.
Yeah? Having fun?
Yep.
She seems so on edge,
Are you
and
a guest or are you a worker?
I understand a little.
Oh, okay.
A word.
Sorry.
No, I'm a guest.
Well, okay. You look like a guest. Not saying like saying like you're not dressed like a guest. Okay.
No, I went to the park earlier today, so I'm wearing my tennis shoes, but
This is an awesome elevator.
isn't it a...
Exploring Disney's Backrooms.
Part 4.
Did this fool just go back a few times, or is it
don't
all the
know.
same? What a brave fella.
What a brave soul.
A true hero.
And I'm like,
American hero.
where in Disney is this?
Nah, but for real though, I'm gonna need weed.
I really wouldn't doubt it if there's just like some crazy underground shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I've heard actually that's kind of like how cast members get from place to place. Like there's underground tunnels, and that's where they can go down and change and go pop up in another area of the park. But it's like, why are they so secretive about that?
Right, right.
That fucking weirds me out. I don't like that. Look at this lights off shit. See, this is a little bit of that
This
backroom
is like-
liminal space feeling.
Right. Why are some lights on and some off?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's just abandoned.
Who's
nobody-
here and not here? Just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. What's here? Oh, look at that. I don't like that lighting, dude. That's
Yeah.
that shit. That's that liminal space shit. What's he doing?
Cause if it's just like cast type shit.
See, it's those fucking neon lights with like the weird, like, looks like a playhouse.
And the carpet too,
The
right?
carpet,
Like,
yep. Oh, shit.
Was that not a person? Oh.
Oh, I see. I think we watched this in reverse.
Okay, okay.
That's
okay.
our bad.
Well,
But,
you know, hey.
Okay. So, thoughts on that?
Like a true centrist, I can see both sides. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, that looks weird. I'm sorry. Disney has weird energy, bro. I don't care like what your political beliefs are. I know like blah blah blah, but like whatever. Disney has weird energy.
It does.
Disney has weird energy. And I know it's very like Christian to be like Disney satanic or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Disney has weird energy.
And it seems like a company like that would have like weird abandoned back offices spaces that they don't use. But like, dude, that boardroom, the way that shit looked creeps me out.
Terrifying.
Like, I don't have a fear of clowns.
Yeah.
But a boardroom that's made to look like the inside of a circus tent is just weird to me. Like it's that Chuck E. Cheese vibe. Where it's like, why is your boardroom like catered to kids almost?
Yeah.
In a way. Like, you know, the people who are back there are like all businessmen in suits.
Right.
Kind of a deal. Like, why do you guys need to feel like you're in a circus tent?
That's what I'm saying, though. What's the point? Absolutely. Absolutely.
What did those used to be? Like,
what decisions were made in that boardroom?
right.
Do we want to know?
Do we even, how about the live action series of movies? That's what.
Damn right.
Did they decide the Snow White and the Seven
Yeah.
in that boardroom? And then they're like, oh, we just need to abandon this whole shit.
Is that where they decided to overhaul Marvel's entire like television show?
Yeah.
Like production process,
Right.
workflow? Did you read that?
No, what?
They basically like are overhauling everything. They're stopping production on Daredevil and gonna creatively overhaul the show.
What?
They are going to. So they were doing shit ass backwards.
Yeah.
And someone said something. This might have been part of some of the agreements with the writer's strike, but now Marvel has to have a showrunner, a proper showrunner. They were not using a showrunner with a pilot script and a series Bible or whatever, show Bible. They weren't doing like the proper television protocol.
Interesting.
And they were relying very heavily on post-production, which was why they were basically just shitting in their hands and flinging it at us.
And we were like,
Since the pandemic. Yeah.
yeah.
So anyways, random, but yeah, that's where that decision was made
For sure.
while they killed innocent people.
In their dreams.
Because Disney.
Because Disney. On the same vein as Disney,
Yeah.
there's a haunted, haunted abandoned Disney park.
Yeah, and not a fan of this one because this is definitely real.
It seems real, right? It could, it could be
The
faked.
location's definitely real.
Yeah.
Same, I guess, as Disney.
Yeah.
But if this shit don't look convincing, either, once again, these are the most creative people in the world, or this is actually real. And the odds, let's talk about the odds that at some point, if there is paranormal activity, it will be caught on cameras because of the sheer amount of cameras on planet Earth.
Yep.
Probably a lot less likely than the amount of people who are going to fake it,
True.
but it's still likely.
Yeah. And because of where this is, I feel like, so this is in Veracruz, Mexico.
Yeah.
I feel like shit's always going down in Mexico.
In Mexico, and you know what? This reminded me that we'll end on the lighter note. If you remember the other idea I had about the Mexico State Fair ride from last night.
Oh, yes.
From last week.
That's right. I do.
From last week.
From last week.
Last week.
We're not filming
night.
back to
We
back.
didn't film back to back days. So should just be popping in Mexico. Mexico gets it.
Well, the aliens.
Yeah.
The alien mummy paper mache
Come on.
elementary school project was unveiled in New Mexico.
And you know what? I feel like they like real or fake, they allowed it. So
Yeah, right.
I don't know which is crazier.
So this video is a Snow White statue caught moving in abandoned Disney
Fuck
park
no.
in Veracruz, Mexico. You ready for this shit?
I'm ready for this shit.
The park is known for being haunted, especially the Snow White statue. We first thought it was a security guard. When they zoomed in, they saw something.
Aguanta, espérate ahí. No te muevas. No mames, no te muevas. No te
No
muevas.
mames, fool, he said.
Can you translate?
I wish. I know no mames.
Ese no es el velador, güey.
Way. I know
So
way.
it's like,
No, aguanta. Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien. Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien,
oh
güey.
yeah,
Ese
look
no
at that
es el
shit
velador.
moving. Oh fuck.
No digas perras mamadas, güey.
These fools ran up on it.
See, now they're crazy. They're running to it.
Yeah, no, they're out of their fucking minds.
Ey, se me cayó algo, güey. ¿Qué se me cayó?
my God. See, and this is why the shaky cam footage, people eat this up.
Right.
Because it just feels more real
It feels more real.
in the moment.
It's also a great way to play the tricks with the camera.
Oh, totally. Totally. You can hide hidden cuts in there and everything.
Right.
Move a whole crew.
Absolutely.
Okay. So he's searching around. Very abandoned, which
Like I didn't realize this video like had this much more shit because I kind of just saw the two important parts.
abandoned theme parks too are just one of those things that
Why?
gives you the
Bulldoze it.
gives you the vibes, man. I don't know why.
Churches.
Oh, there it is. There's a statue. Just chilling right there.
No digas mamadas, güey. No, Dios. No. No, güey, no mames. No sé.
No sé. That
No
means I
sé.
don't know. I don't know.
Say, yeah.
Yeah.
We know that much.
I know that. Yeah.
We know
Mames, güey, no mames.
that.
See,
Fuck no.
then when the camera whips around like that, that's the point in the movie where something's behind them.
Damn right.
When they whip around, they're oh fuck, what? It's right there.
Well, here's the other thing. Even if it's a fake video that they've filmed, if we were filming that, I'd be terrified the entire time
I'd
we were
still
filming
be scared, even though I know it's fake.
that. So you either got some balls
Yeah.
or there's a hint of truth to it.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. But that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I do feel like amusement parks could be like a focal point for hauntings and spirits.
Right.
Because it's just a lot of energy.
Yeah.
A lot of different people from around the world all in one place, you know? And
Lost items falling off of rides
Yep.
with people's energy just wafting.
Exactly. And so I wouldn't doubt it that like some shit like that is haunted.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love and hate to be in an amusement park like without anyone else.
Right. No.
Especially in the animatronic features. No, sir.
No, sir, and no, ma'am.
And you know what I've heard is that they leave all the animatronic stuff. They just leave it on all the time because it's I think I don't know, something about they last longer.
Shows like a power thing.
Yeah,
or
like to
a
turn it off and turn it back on every time.
Right.
It's a lot. So they just leave that shit running.
Just leave
all
that
night.
bitch running.
Can you imagine being you know who we should have reached out to was like an amusement park janitor.
Yeah, man. We need to that would be amazing. And like if we could just find Cliffs at least, that would be sick. But if we could find something bigger, no offense, Cliffs, that'd be even better.
That'd be sick. 'Cause I can imagine. Like,
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck no, dude. If I'm just there and I just hear like It's a Small World going on the whole
Nope.
time, like no thanks.
No.
I've heard that ride's actually kind of haunted. It's a Small World.
For sure.
Didn't someone kill themselves on it?
I believe so. Maybe
something? Yeah.
to that nature. Family Guy did a bit about It's a Small World and releasing captured children from
Yeah.
Disneyland.
I do
So
remember that.
how about that?
How about
Simpsons vibes?
Yeah.
And the other thing about the Mexican one is one of the videos I watched before I finally stumbled on that one. I think some people had died at that amusement park.
I remember reading something
Yeah.
about that too. Yeah.
So literally just straight up deaths.
Just, yeah. And
Which
there's
shit
no
do
way-
be happening. Yo, it's probably rare, but it's probably one of those things like you probably shouldn't Google,
Oh,
you know?
especially like Disney's probably very, very good at covering that stuff up.
Oh, come on.
Making sure it doesn't leak out. Nobody hears about this.
Dude,
Gun to your head.
it's literally like I've seen jokes on film Twitter too about how Disney with like the superhero actors is also kind of like Vought from The Boys, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Have you watched The Boys, the
I
show?
haven't.
Oh
Not
shit,
yet.
my bad. I don't know why I thought you did.
No.
But basically, you know, I don't know, just like it's a lot of public relations, cleaning
Yeah.
things up kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And so, but even, I bet you they are. They're the kind of people like if someone's head got taken off by a cable on a fucking roller coaster, you know, they'd have that shit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. They'd have curtains up.
Yep.
Children would be brought away. Cinderella would be running over to
Yeah. It's just-
distract.
over here.
Oh my God, kids. Oh,
magical world.
magical world.
Yeah.
Snow White's trying to hold it together, but then she's like, was that my husband? Was that my husband?
Right.
And that's how it goes.
And that's how it goes. And that did go.
Yeah.
On what was the ride? What's the ride? Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Someone did get decapitated on Space Mountain.
Shout out.
But it's because from what I understand, and this is what Disney put out, so that way they cover their tracks. From what I understand, the person was doing what they shouldn't have been, just trying to stand up on the ride.
Yeah, they always tell you not to.
And
Because why?
Because that shit will happen to you.
Because someone did it.
Oh,
Someone
someone
sued for it.
and someone won. Yeah, we learned. It's a little ditty going back to something we learned in school about the warning labels you see on products.
Yep.
If you see a warning label, it means someone did it.
Yep.
Someone sued. Someone won.
Yep.
Warning.
This
Little Lego piece is a choking hazard. Someone choked on the Lego. Someone sued. Someone won.
Yep.
Warning.
Warning.
This hot coffee is hot. Because some idiot got hot coffee and said, "What the fuck? This coffee's hot." I just burned myself with your hot coffee. I'm going to sue. And they won. And now you have to put caution. Contents are hot.
It takes probably a special kind of person to take it that far. You got to
For
be
real.
mad as hell. You got to be ready to battle
gotta
the
be
biggest one of the biggest corporations in the world.
100%.
I mean, brilliant work by her, whoever she is.
Whoever that was.
No,
I mean, they got their
yeah.
bag.
They got
Respect,
their
I guess.
bag.
They got their fucking bag.
And of course, roller coasters. Because I don't know if this was the first person,
Oh, right.
but at some point, someone stood their ass up in a roller coaster, and that shit got yeeted off their damn dome piece,
Man.
off their damn shoulders.
And have you ever seen Space Mountain with the lights on?
I don't know. I feel like I went during the day.
I'll put it's supposed to have lights on. It's an indoor
Oh,
ride.
like, okay. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain's
bad.
good. Oh, man. I love
Yeah,
Splash Mountain.
yeah.
Fuck.
So I don't think I've
R.I.P.
done Space Mountain, actually.
Okay, so Space Mountain is like an inside roller coaster, very dark inside, and it's supposed to be just like you're flying around through space. So like little star projections and lights and stuff. It's really fun.
Someone got skirt.
But if you ever, I'll put a picture up right here.
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
If you ever see that ride with the lights on, it's a lot of just like metal beams and bars everywhere. So if you stand up, you're fucking. Every time I ride it, I sit lower than you normally would because I'm like, fuck, dude, I
no,
can feel
bro.
these beams whooshing by my head. I can feel it.
I don't like that. That's awesome.
What would have really sucked is if the person who got decapitated was in front.
Right.
Because the person who got behind him is.
Well, I think it's what would be crazy is I feel like the entire cart would be just splattered.
Oh, and you don't even know why you're wet. You're like, oh, that must
Yeah.
be a fun like mist effect.
Like, whoa, hey, like that water? Is this a water one too?
yeah. Oh, that's horrifying. That's horrible.
I didn't know. Did they bring the little dinosaurs from Universal Studios and the Jurassic Park? I feel like I just got squirted in the face by the little dinosaur.
Yeah.
It's blood.
Oh man. And then like
brains.
when that thing comes around and the people waiting to get on the ride just see you splattered in blood and they start screaming and you're like, what's
Whoa! Now that's a horror film scene
that is for sure.
that needs to be made one day. Now I'm gonna take us out on a lighter note here,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen. We was talking about Mexico,
We sure were.
and turns out you've seen the movie The Nun.
I haven't, but
Well,
I've
you
seen
know of The Nun.
I've seen the Nun image enough.
Well, turns out she is real, and she dances on a, funny enough,
Yeah.
a carnival ride
Amazing.
in Mexico.
So when she's not filming the movies,
Yeah.
she's doing her side hustle.
So no, I meant more the evil spirit is real.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. No, this is actually a random lady in Mexico.
Yeah.
Now, people are saying they want to get the real who plays the nun to go fucking get down.
Okay.
So I think this is a good example of why Mexico. I'm gonna make sure I send this to you as well.
Yes,
send this to you on the Insta.
By the way, follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on the gram.
Here we go.
Now imagine being on mushrooms
Yeah.
while this is happening. I mean, you got the full ass nun.
I mean, I gotta hand it to her. Like she's like everyone else is sitting and her balance is impeccable.
Honestly, it feels like incredibly unsafe, right?
No, for sure. Like if one slip and she goes flying into one of those groups of people.
But she is literally full on dancing.
Not only that, but I feel like you're getting dizzy as fuck.
Right.
Unless like, you know what she might be doing is it looks like she's spinning around, but I bet she's keeping one focal point the entire time.
Absolutely.
That's my guess.
Either that or she's just like intuitively knows how to like rotate with the ride that it keeps her like completely fucking still. She like either that or she's a physics genius and she doesn't even know.
Yeah.
Like, because she is kind of like a physics anomaly in that way. Maybe not as crazy, but.
And I wonder how that happens.
Right.
Like, do you just show up one day as the nun and say, I'm going to try this and hope it all goes well?
Right. Are you just like at the fair yourself and you're just like, ever since she was a little girl, she always went to the fair. But she said, you know what this ride is missing? A fucking demon dressed as a religious figure to dance to a fucking banger.
Like that would tie everything nicely together on this ride.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then she fucking, you know what? She followed her dreams.
She just goes out and does it.
She did it. What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're sitting here listening to us talk. Go chase your dreams.
Go fucking out there, touch some grass.
Touch some grass. Dance around on some rides.
Come on.
Come on.
Live your life, baby.
No clip into some back rooms.
And I will, and I'll never come back.
Oh, I hope you do, because we got at least one more week of Oktoberfest.
Damn right we do. And we might have something a little special in the works.
Oh
no.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see what that looks like. So
there you have that.
Yeah.
I'll leave it on one creepy Disney thing.
Oh, I love
just
it.
because we were talking Disney.
Yeah, please.
Did you ever hear about those like haunted Disney videos? The haunted like Disney clips?
There's something that makes me feel like I know of this, but I don't think I've seen it.
It could be fictional lore.
Yeah.
It could be an urban legend. But supposedly there were some, like, this is back in the day, early Disney. I'm talking black and white Mickey Mouse whistling on a boat.
Ooh.
And supposedly someone drew like a cartoon, like, and presented it. And it was something about it was so evil.
Yeah.
It was like a haunted cartoon.
Yes.
And everyone who saw it was just never the same. Some people even saw it and killed themselves, supposedly.
Yes.
You remember that?
So I haven't exactly heard of that. Wait, maybe. Something about that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
The story is amazing, and I hope it's real. But there was also a SpongeBob one. Do you remember that?
No.
There's like supposedly this long lost episode of SpongeBob where it's just like Squidward just standing in front of the camera, quote unquote, staring at it. And then I think like maybe they said, they don't know exactly, but they said maybe he like commits suicide. He like just like looks distraught and like he's just like, you know.
Yeah.
So supposedly it's like some weird little like lore as well, like you're saying, pretty similar. But that's amazing.
Isn't that?
I'd love to, you know, that would be a good movie too. Is like they find the tape.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Find the cursed fucking Disney cartoon.
Ooh, boy.
7 Days to Live.
Oh, God, yeah.
Let's get our hands on that.
We need to. I mean, I don't want to watch it because shit.
That's a good scary
That's
story.
scary. That's a scary story.
That's my kind of scary story.
When I first was reading about that, it freaked me out.
Yeah.
And I don't remember reading if Walt ever saw it, you know, or how it even came to be so like incredibly disturbing that people could just not be the same after seeing it. But like, that's interesting. And I wish I had thought of that before we started this episode so I could have looked more into it. But whatever, I'll drop that little nugget on you and let you sleep on it.
We might have to do a part 3.
3.
Well, 2 of that topic. 3 of Backrooms, even though we're not really talking about Backrooms anymore, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
We kind of are.
We touched on it.
Disney, there's overlap. There's the innocence, creepy innocence element of it, which makes you always feel like you're really glad you didn't go audition for a Disney show as a kid. You used to be jealous
Yeah.
of, you know, I'm trying to think. Johnny Tsunami.
Johnny Tsunami.
You know, all these little fucks.
Damn, you know what we might have to do after we're done with the spooky stuff?
Fuck yeah, what's
A
up?
Disney Channel original movie, just nostalgia splurge.
You're fucking goddamn right we do.
We have to do all that.
There we fucking go.
Shit. Well, there's something to look forward to in November.
You know, it's not work if you love it.
That's
and
true.
Right now, you just got to see us come up with some new heat.
You got it.
You damn right.
So thank you all for hanging with us. Hope you like to dabble in some of these lore aspects that are creepy and eerie and spooky. If you happen to know anything more about some creepy Disney shit, definitely throw it our way because
Yeah.
we love that, man. We fucking eat it.
Absolutely.
3 meals a day.
Oh yeah, there's just you gotta once you flip something upside down, everyone loves that.
Everyone loves it.
Everyone loves that.
Even if you don't say you don't love it, there's a part of you. It's like a bad accident. You want to look away, and yet you're like, I can't.
You're capping, as the kids say. Capping. You are capping.
No cap.
No cap, though.
On God, on God.
Ong.
Have a very good. Well, it's gonna be Halloween next week.
Yeah, pretty much, right? So
I think. Let me double check.
by
that.
the time,
I don't even know what day it is
maybe
anymore.
not,
Yeah. No, wait.
potentially.
Yeah. No, sorry. We have one more week.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Okay.
We'll see you next week before Halloween. So
Okay. Well, I gotta admit, I'm a little sad about that. No, I'm just kidding.
It's all good.
I'll be happy to see you guys again. I'll be happy to Halloween with you weenie red fuckers.
And on that note, we'll see you next week.
Pink.